What's going on, Capricorn? Welcome back to HumanBeingSoulForever. I'm Nick, and we'll be doing the reading for April 2018. So I pulled your cards before I turned on the camera and kind of meditated over your energy. And what I got for the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. And with this Knight of Cups, it indicated to me that you guys are definitely willing to fight for something with loyalty and with patience and endure the hard times, ultimately for that reward that's in this cup, which is love reciprocated, which is a reward for your hard work, which is peace and humility overall. Whether this situation is directed towards a relationship or a job, even, what came out first thereafter was the Magician card, which indicated to me that you guys are very much so aware of your ability. You guys you're a Capricorn, and you have that earth quality working in your favor that allows you to stay grounded and stay dedicated to something and use your resources to manifest a great work environment. And like I said, whether that's also in a relationship, you guys are down for the hard work. You guys are down for the grim and the grime of the job, as long as what will be in the end is what you want. And like I said, whether that's in a relationship, that's the love reciprocated. And if that's in a job, it's the recognition. It's the appreciation for how hard you work day in and day out to show up as you are. And though it may not seem so unfamiliar to other people who are used to you doing the great things that you do, it still is deserved for you to get that recognition for it. It is still deserved for you to be treated as if you didn't do the things that you did, the situation be a lot differently. And I feel as though that is you understanding your power. And with this Temperance and this Five of Pentacles, this indicates to me that you guys were definitely in a very difficult situation recently. Or you still are, and this could be a financial hardship, certainly, or just the downfall in a relationship. And this Temperance here indicating that you remained calm, you kept your composure, and you stayed strong, you stayed dedicated to the journey, to the end goal. And these two major arcanas coming out to indicate to you that regardless of anything that you've gone through, regardless of anything that comes in your way, you have the ability and you have the patience and the temperance to pace yourself in order to get to the outcome that is most ideal for you. The reward for your patience, the reward for your dedication and loyalty in that situation would be this feeling of truly being gifted what you deserve. You're looking for that true recognition. You're looking for that reward, like I said, from God, from your job, from your partner, that indicates that the work that you put in has not been overlooked, and the love that you give is appreciated. With this Three of Wands, you're now looking out in the direction of seeing what is now being able to be given back to you. And if it isn't something that is worth the wait, it definitely had you in a mind state of wanting to move on and wanting to look out to see what else is there to come and what you can get, because you know what you deserve. And at this point, I feel as though this has been a situation that has been kind of constricting your energy for a while. And now you're just really ready to break out of the feeling of being unappreciated. And nonetheless, even feeling like this for a while, wanting to move on and wanting to move better, you stayed. You stayed. But this Nine of Wands is indicating someone who is very much so on guard, not the happiest. The feeling I get from this card is someone who is starting to grow more and more impatient with the current situation that they're in, but nonetheless, he's staying. And he's still staying in defense of what he wants to manifest and what he wants to come in. And this energy has you in this idea of either, okay, I've waited this long, now is it time to move on? Is me having to wait so long really just an answer in an answer from God that's indicating that I should move on? Move on to new possibilities and something that can fulfill me and something that's worth my time and my effort that I will always put in. You guys always work overtime. That is the staple of the Capricorn. That is the staple of you guys being an earth sign and a cardinal sign. You guys are very, very much so aware of hard work reaps the benefits, and when you pursue in a way that is intentional for success, that you will get it. But when you are faced with things that don't return that favor, then you are very upset in that situation. And this situation could have been with the Gemini, or this card indicating an air sign, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, or just an overall energy in a love situation where you feel as though you've been waiting far too long to get something out of it that you just haven't received and seen yet. And it's leaving you in this state of mind where you're really trying to decide, is it worth staying and just waiting and patiently waiting, or is it time to go? And is it time to move to better things and better options that will fulfill you more? These are big questions because it is asking you to not be so loyal, not be so committed to something that you once were. And let's see, we will pull some oracle cards for you to get hopefully some type of advice and guidance of how to move forward in the situation using the nature nurture oracle cards. Let's see what they say. What is some advice for the Capricorn for the month of April 2018? Shuffle. Okay. Okay. All right, so we got Dove, forgiveness, trees, community, and monkey, humor. All right, so let's read out of the booklet, hopefully for you to pull some guidance from what is said. Let's start with Dove, forgiveness. All right, which states absolution, mercy, and compassion The current situation requires some forgiveness, either to another, a situation, or even to self. By drawing this card, you're being invited to let go of a situation or pain you have been holding on to, out of being hurt or wounded. Or perhaps you are having feelings of atonement for an action you may feel guilt for. To forgive is to let go of the negative energy associated with the pain or victimization you have experienced. When we forgive, we do not forget. However, we can release the painful hold that it has on our minds and our hearts. The dove represents the peace and the compassion that we feel when we allow the grace of forgiveness into our lives. Okay, so this card indicates to me now that the situation may also have something to do with a pain that you feel in your relationship, a pain that you feel maybe even in a job situation where, you know, how you were treated, what you were shown, the lack of appreciation that you were shown really hurt you down to your core. And it was difficult for you to kind of bounce back from that. And being in a situation where you truly did just feel as though either you did something that wasn't worthy of forgiveness or the other person, it's about whatever's causing you pain, whatever's causing you to be held up in your mind in a way of not being able to truly make a good, clear, conscious decision is needed to be let go of. And forgiveness, whether you like I said, you don't necessarily forget, but you do release the pain that's associated with it. So it's in your best interest to do so. It's in your best interest to know that, you know, the past is just that, and to move on from it in whatever way is best fit for you. Okay, let's move on to trees. All right. So trees, allies, community, and support. You are surrounded by a loving and supportive community. Drawing this card can indicate an important time to work with others for a greater good. If you have been feeling lonely, the trees calls out to you to find those groups, fellowships, and confidants you seek by shared similar interests. You don't have to walk alone anymore. You are acquiring about a relationship. If you are acquiring about a relationship or situation, this could indicate a need to bring your energy out into the world and socialize more. You have much to offer and don't need to focus all your attention in one place or on one person at this time. Yeah, so with that too, it's about going with the dove, releasing that power, that hold, that pain that you associate with the person, a specific person in your life or a specific situation in your life, releasing that so you're now able to open yourself up to better days and good times that is more fulfilling to you, and that allows you to get out there and interact and connect with people who you can really vibe with. Yeah, it's about also speaking to the people who you do feel as though are your confidants in your life to express your emotions. And I remember, I believe our reading from February for you guys indicated how important it is for you to find that one or small group of people who you could really go to express your feelings and get your things out, because I feel as though whether you put it on yourself or others see you as strong and therefore don't ask you if you need help, you deal with a lot of situations that are tough and that are painful alone, and no one has to be alone in those situations. And especially you love yourself and you're loved enough to be able to go out there and find assistance when you need it the most. All right, and ending it off with the monkey humor. Let's read for that. All right, so laughter, fun, and good times. Has life become too serious? When was the last time that you honestly laughed so hard that you cried tears of joy? The monkey wants to invite you to come out and play. Do something just because it's fun, not because of results. Gather with friends or loved ones in games, or watch something that makes you laugh. Get the giggles again, and free yourself from some of the seriousness that seems to have been taken over. If you are inquiring about a relationship or situation, drawing this card definitely implies a party. Yeah, so that ends it off with the beautiful note stating that definitely just try to connect with those who you know you can have that good time with. And laughter definitely soothes the soul, and it heals many wounds. And being able to get out of this very difficult time that you're in and that you're feeling. And maybe you feel as though you can't go to a person who you once felt as though you could, and maybe this relationship is becoming more taxing and stressful than it is loving and supportive. Doesn't mean all is lost, but it definitely means that if this is something that's a work in progress, yet you're just not finding pleasure in, it's about knowing where to go and who to go to manifest that pleasure and that good time with. And it's okay to self-soothe yourself in healthy ways, like laughter, like spending time with like minds and those who you know you care for and who cares for you. All right, Capricorn, so one more little spiritual help and guidance. We'll pull an angel card to get a word that hopefully can resonate with you. Okay, got willingness. Willingness is about letting go of the past, understanding where you are in the present, and in doing the steps and completing the steps of what you know it takes to get to your ideal future. And it takes willingness to forgive. It takes willingness to forgive situations that have hurt you so deeply. It takes willingness to go after and seek those people that you feel as though you need the most to talk to, and to kind of be vulnerable in those situations where you have to kind of really express how you feel. It takes willingness to even want to find the pleasure and the joy in life itself when so many things around you are trying to contradict that. But it's about having that willingness to feel happy and to be happy and to be grateful and appreciate everything that's around you. And the more you get into the energy of willingness, the better you'll be able to truly enjoy your life again and feel that pleasure instead of the pain that you've been feeling for, it seems like, quite a while now. All right, Capricorn, so I really hope this resonates. I really hope you find your way out of this trying time and really manifest that great energy that you guys also deserve. All right, so with nothing more to say, talk to you later.
Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces,